I don't usually tell people this. During the summer when I was young, I used to go with my father to work. I loved spending time with him. The best part was the morning drive. We would drive through Griffith Park. The windows were down so I could smell the summer air. The radio was playing classical music. And my father would always say, "Isn't this beautiful?" as we looked at the trees in the park. And it was beautiful. As I got older, I strayed off course. I started to do drugs at 14, and by the time I was 24, I was addicted to crystal meth. When I was 25, my addiction was at its worst. I lost my family, I lost my girlfriend, I lost my job, and I lost my home. I found myself living on the streets. I spent my days wandering around West Hollywood and spent my nights sleeping in Griffith Park. I remember one night I was writing in my journal and I wrote, "Date unknown," because even though I knew it was summertime, I had no idea what the date was. I started to get comfortable in the streets, and that really scared me. I knew I had to make a change. Through hard work and willpower, I was lucky to get my life back on track. Over time, I was able to stop doing meth, and I was able to repair my relationship with my family and get a roof over my head. It was a struggle, and sometimes I still struggle. Sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm not that person anymore, and that I do know what the date is. When I was 26, I spent the summer working with my father. We drove that same morning drive through Griffith Park. The windows down, the classical music playing, and my father saying, "Isn't this beautiful?" But this time, I didn't see something that was beautiful. This time, I looked past the trees and saw homeless people sleeping in the same place I was sleeping the summer before. Homeless people aren't the only group of people who are invisible. Think about immigrants, or people who are in need of mental health services, or the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. As a lesbian, I know that immigration laws affect same-sex couples who want to get married but are from different countries. When funding for mental health services is cut, the LGBT community suffers too. People just like me find themselves homeless for one reason or another. We are multi-issue people because we are multi-community people. We encourage the LGBT community to look past the trees and join us for California 3x3 to expand your awareness of these three progressive issues through education and direct service. And then join us on June 2nd in Sacramento for a lobby day to advocate on behalf of these issues.